Hello, everyone. Seb here from the Transformational Meditation Group. I hope you're ready for a new session of Just Meditate, our weekly meditation sessions, or where we talk about meditation. If you are trying to start with meditation, this is a perfect show for you because you can participate, ask questions, discuss your experiences, and if you have some trouble with meditation or setting up a daily meditation practice, or want to just share your experiences, you can use this as your communication tool, to say it that way. Ask question, discuss. Today's theme is journaling and why it is important, why you might not want to do it or why you might want to do it, and the different styles of journaling. What is best and what do you prefer? So if you have experience with journaling, feel free to give a thumbs up and ask to come on a show, or maybe you just want to type something in the chat and I'll read it out loud. That's just as well. If you're not experienced with journaling and want to know more, then just stay tuned and listen in because I'm going to tell you about it. So I always advise people that come to my courses in manifestation and transformation to start journaling, because what it does is that you can evaluate your days first and foremost. You can also notice when you look back into your journal the changes that you have made, the progress you have made, because this work, and with meditation as well, just a normal daily meditation practice, if you want to notice changes, it's very hard to notice it yourself because they are so subtle and they go so often very slow. And it's not noticeable for yourself, but other people often, more often than not. And as you journal as well, you can notice it yourself just by going back into your journal, reading back writing about what you have done, what you've experienced, how your feelings were a certain day. You can get back to this all the time and you can notice your progress from day to day or from week to week, depending on how often you want to journal. So journaling is a nice way to keep track of progress, to see how you're doing, and what kind of journaling do you want to do? Well, there's a recent study that came out, let me get my notes here, done by the University of Indianapolis that looked at two types of journaling. Expressive writing, where you reflect on your distressing thoughts, your feelings, and this has to be found to lower your stress and levels and lead to a better psychological and physical health. But there's also gratitude journaling, which I prefer the best and might be fitting for people that meditate and do transformational meditation as well. And with gratitude journaling, the addition of that journal of gratitude journaling, it will also lower your stress levels and increase physiological and physical health. But with gratitude journaling, you also get that increased feeling of happiness and you get less depressed. Why is that? Because you're forcing yourself to look at your day or your week in a more positive way. You are trying to find consciously things to be grateful for. And even if you had a very shitty day and there was really nothing positive about, and you would write in expressive writing about it, like, well, today was a shitty day. There was nothing that really worked for me today. Better luck next time. If you do that, of course, that's okay. But if you do gratitude journaling, you have to force yourself trying to find something to be grateful for. Maybe there was a lot of shit going on there during the day, but still you have learned something from it. So your focus is different, your perspective is different, and that helps actually much better also to track your progress. Because with expressive writing, you would have that day and you would look back and say, whoa, here things were going downhill. But if you do gratitude journaling, you would look at your old journal from a couple of weeks ago and see, oh, wow, that wasn't a good day, but the positive things about the day, I learned this and that, and well, I learned that I'm not going to approach this situation in that matter anymore. So you're focusing more on the positive sides because you are trying to find things to be grateful for. Um, how to start journaling? Just start. And especially if you want to start with meditation and you are a beginner meditator and you want to set up a daily meditation practice, start journaling right away. Do it um, at least once a week and just look back on your week, for example. You can also do it every day, it's even better, and journal every day. What should you write about? Just your experience, just evaluate your day. If you have a specific goal, like setting up a daily meditation practice, just write about your meditation during that week. What days went better than other days, and why did those days that were better, why were they better? Was there something during that day that put you in a state of being where your meditation was more easy? Such things you can think about. Um, Let me see, no questions. Also, very nice. Find a very nice book, very nice journal to write in that you appreciate looking at. Not just something you get in your local office store, for example. Or maybe you want to create the cover of your journal yourself. It gives an extra energy to it. It also makes it more pleasant to write in, or buy yourself a very nice pen. Another thing that is very important is to do this with handwriting. Handwriting makes it much easier to not forget what you were writing about. It also is less distracting. It gives you more focus, because writing on electronic devices, often you lose focus very often as well. So do it by hand. When you do it by hand, it sets itself into your nervous system as well. And you can practice your handwriting. For less and less people are writing by hand, and their handwriting becomes ugly to look at often as well. I notice it myself as well when I stopped writing by hand and went more and more over by writing on the PC. My handwriting became bad. It's nice to do some handwriting now and then. Okay. What about doing a short meditation session? Not about journaling, just a mindfulness session. Actually, I'm watching a new show on Gaia, a new series called Superhuman. And if you have a Gaia subscription on Gaia TV, go find that show and follow it, because I find it very interesting. They talk a lot about energy work, and superhumans. They find people that have superhuman abilities. And what also is very nice, that all those people that have superhuman abilities, they talk about the mind, and they talk about training your mind, and they do that through meditation. So again, meditation is key to train your mind, is key to change your world as well. And I didn't learn, but I noticed a technique. One of the guys there and that is running that show presented, that reminded me of a technique I teach sometimes as well. And I want to just do it with you, that technique, so you actually know or feel much better what relaxation feels like. And we do that by tensing our body, just creating tension in our body, and then letting the tension go. And as you let the tension go and relax, you feel the relaxation much better than if you just try to relax out of, well, your normal state. So in order to feel relaxation, you can do this technique to just first tense all your muscles and then relax. So we can start with that, and then we get to in a short mindfulness meditation. So to get started, just clench all your muscles. Begin with your hands. Clench your hands, press them together, and then take your arm muscles your neck, your shoulders, just all the muscles you have, just make them tense and tight. Just tighten up your whole body, make them tight, tense, 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 tense. Also in your face. I'm not going to do that for you people that are watching me because that will be a very ugly sight, but you can do it yourself. Tense the muscles in your face, press everything, tighten. And then take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, release and just let all your muscles relax at once. As you breathe out, let everything go. And just feel that relaxation in your body. Just notice how that feels. You notice it? Cool, isn't it? It's much more easier to notice that relaxation in your body. Very good. Now let's take another nice deep inhale. And exhale through your mouth. All the way out. Let the day go. So not only relax your muscles, but relax your mind. Let the day go. Very good. One more time, a nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Center yourself. Feel yourself getting settled. Close your eyes. Breathe normally. And then notice where in your body you feel your breath the most. Where in your body do you feel your breath the most? Just focus on that point. Put your awareness on that point where you feel your breath the most. Become aware of the quality of your breath. Notice the colder air flowing in and the warmer air flowing out. Stay with your breath. I'm not going to make it more exotic than this. Just stay with your breath. On your next out breath, just relax your body even more, lower your shoulders even more, let any residue tension go. And again on your next out breath, the same thing, relax your body even more. Even when you think you can't relax further, you can. One more time, next out breath. Let any residue tension in your body, let it go, relax. Stay with your divine presence, stay with your breath, stay with that focus point where you feel your breath the most. Continue following your breath. Use that point as an anchor point, something you can hold on to. That point you can get back to whenever you notice your mind wandering off. Hold on to that point. And as you hold to that anchor point, of course you will notice thoughts and feelings passing by. Try to be the observer, don't engage. Keep a distance between you and your thoughts and your feelings. Let your mind relax. Don't let your thoughts and your feelings engage your mind. Just let your mind observe what is happening. Very good. Now let's do a short scan, a quick scan of your body, your physical body. Start with the top of your head, letting your awareness sliding down, all the way down, slowly towards the tip of your toes. And if you notice any spots, any points in your body where you feel tension or maybe an itch or pain, if it's aching, move your focus point to that point where you feel the aching sensation, where you feel the most pain if you have any. And if you don't have any pain, if you don't feel any tension, just keep that anchor point there where you feel your breath the most. If you notice a spot in your body where you feel pain, ache or tension, move your focus point there and then start breathing through that point to that new focus point. And as you breathe out through that point, relax that area. Letting it go, letting it go. Then you might want to choose another point somewhere in your body where you feel tension, an ache or pain. And do the same thing. Move your focus there, move your awareness there. Breathe through that point. And as you breathe out, let the tension go. Relax your muscles in that area. Relax that area. Let any pain go. Alright, get back to that point where you feel your breath the most. resting there. Breathing nice and calm. And then as we slowly get back and become more awake, become aware of the room you are in, become aware of any sounds in the room. And on your next exhale, slowly move your body back and forth from side to side. Wiggle with your fingers and toes. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Welcome back. Welcome back. Very good. So, after this meditation, if you're journaling, you could write in your journal your experience with it. How was it to do that technique where you tense all your muscles and then let everything go and relax? How did you feel that was? You can write about your experience doing that quick body scan, still finding some tension or an ache or a pain somewhere. What did you notice when you were breathing through that point? Was it a good meditation? Did you like this technique? Do you want to try it again? Would it be something you would want to do in a daily meditation practice, for example? If you have chronic pain and you notice that this helps, or you might want to try it a couple of times, a couple of days after one another, just to see if it gets bearable or more bearable, or that pain you have. You can try it, you can do that, and you can journal and see the effects and see the changes over time. Great. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. We will not be back on Monday with a Just Meditate session, or I would say a Love Your Love Muscle session. Just Meditate is on Thursdays, because then it's Christmas Day, you know. So I guess most people want to be with their family and not hang around on the internet and doing meditation sessions. We might be back on Thursday next week for Just Meditate, but also maybe one other day. Just so stay tuned. Just follow the website I gave you in the fortune cookie here, tmg.cosmicnation.co. They will find our community website. You will find all the recordings of our past shows there, and you will also find out when our next live show would be. And you will find much more. You will find out that you can do courses, workshops there. You even have a knowledge library where we publish studies. We share videos, movies, documentaries there as well. That's for our students and for our Patreon supporters. And if you want to find out more, don't only become a member of the community website, but also support us on Patreon or do a course. Then you get access to all the content we have. Great. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Take good care, be safe, and namaste.